I made you father of nations, but your name is contrary. To future is new starter. After this meeting tonight, your life will begin to future God's plan and purpose for yourself. Please say louder amen if you are there. Say louder amen if you are there. And listen to me, when God changed his name, fruitfulness was the result. Look at it also. Another son of his, they call his name Jacob. Jacob could not stay in his father's house. He ran away from there. He went to Potiphar's house. He couldn't stay. He was jumping here and there. Something was chasing him. His brother wanted to kill him. Laban also pursued after him to kill him. He was a supplanter. That's the meaning of Jacob, the one that cheats on people. Before you name your child, find out the meaning of the name. Don't just carry one name and name it. There are people that call their children serpent. Abi? How can you with your eyes open and you call your child? Even if you don't go school. Why can't you call the one you understand? Name it after you with your dialect. At least you understand that one. So you say, I want to answer English name. And you are granted. Is somebody following what I'm saying at all? It was so painful. In Genesis 32 verse 24, let me read to 28 because of our time. And Jacob was left alone because everything was against him. He had blessings, substances, yet something was threatening his life. And Jacob was left alone just as we were in this night. And there wrestled a man with him until the daybreak. Take note of the wrestling is not a gentle word. I mean, even the man that came from heaven was fighting him. His brother was fighting him on the earth. From heaven, they are fighting him. Whatever is fighting you will give up over your life today. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh. He broke his leg. And the hollow of Jacob's thighs was out of joint. He had a dislocation as he wrestled with him. I guess the guy wanted to help Jacob, but there was something that was fighting this angel in the life of Jacob. Verse 26, look at what the Bible says. And he said, let me go. Now I want to help you. I couldn't help you. He said, let me go. So Jacob said, and he said, I will not let you go, except thou what? Thou bless me. Thou bless me. What kind of blessing is Jacob looking for? Verse 27. And he said unto him, what is your name? And he said, Jacob. He said, no wonder. Verse 28. No wonder. And he said, thy name shall be what? Called no more Jacob, but what? Israel. And what happened? His destiny opened up. He said, for thou hast prevailed. So the name Israel means prevail. Conqueror, more than a conqueror. And to let you know that his name has changed, when you read further, his brother that was hunting him to kill him, as soon as his brother saw him, he hugged him. So where they were hunting him to hurt him, they started hugging him, hugging him, hugging him. Instead of rejection, the brother vowed that anywhere I see him, I will kill him. And when you read further, when Jacob was going to meet his brother, he knelt down for his brother about 7 times. But rather his brother to kill him, the Bible says his brother hugged him. His brother wept. That weeping was not for missing Jacob. There was an intention that was to be perpetuated, but his brother was incapacitated. Why? Somebody's name has changed, so his story has changed. Is somebody hearing what I'm saying at all? In the place of rejection, they embrace him. When your name changes, those who reject you will embrace you. Say louder amen if you're there. I pray for somebody here tonight. My God will change your name and every evil that follows it. Say a louder amen if you're there. I say your name will change tonight. And from there, Jacob started enjoying divine acceptance. Divine acceptance. Divine acceptance. Don't forget, name repels blessings and favor. There are names that engenders disappointment and rejection. If I may pick one more, there was a young man they called Peter. That talks about instability, unstable. But Jesus changed his name. He said, upon this rock. Am I speaking? Why rock? You can't build foundation on an unstable ground, slippery ground. So Peter has to become rocky for foundation to stand on him. It's Peter that we put his face today, and before you turn your back, he has run away. He said, you are one of them. He said, never. One day he said, I will kill him. Today he was no longer there to do what he said he would do. He was unstable in all his ways. Jesus changed his name and he became stable. Somebody's destiny will become stable today. Say louder amen if you're there. Say louder amen if you're there. So as God changes your name today, He will wipe away every shame and reproach of your life. That's why this night, if you don't love the name you bear, say, Lord, change my name. God has to change the name of Sarah or Sarai to Sarah to become a fruitful vine. There was barrenness in that name. The name Abraham means it can never be more than one. No technology. Even God could not help him. Until God has to change his name before his blessings of God could access him. And then she conceived. The age notwithstanding. Any day your name changes, your blessings are delivered. Somebody here, you will no longer suffer poverty anymore. So if you don't love the meaning of your name, you change it. You can change it. If you don't like the smell around you, you can change your name. It's not too late to change the name you answer. You may not have money to go to newspaper, but you can change it and tell people around you. When you go to my place at home now, there is a popular name they call me. It's a good name, but I prefer the one Isaac. Why? Isaac was a wealthy man. Are you following me at all? And sincerely, I want to be wealthy. Somebody say, this man like, you make your choice now. Abi? Because as his name, he is so. You check what you want. The name I bear at home is a very good name. I love it. But I love to be called this one on top of it. Are you following what I'm saying at all? So if your name has no meaning, then you may live a meaningless life. Peter was a reed, no stability. Abraham remained one, barrenness. So God changed their names to change their stories.